How's it going, guys? All right. I wanted to give you a recap or update on Coleman stoves that came in from the mysterious person that sent all this stuff to me. Just have my lighter. Oh, that's why I couldn't find it. Stuck it in the pocket and wasn't supposed to. But anyways, I wound up checking that. Check the other one. I'm still having problems with it. I'm fixing to find out. I think I got a tank that's leaking. That's why it won't hold any pressure in it. So I'm fixing to test it, but I'll do that in a separate video. Anyways, on this one here, I got it out. I emptied out the fuel tank. Only had maybe a coffee cup inside of it as far as fuel. So the reason I know that because I emptied it out. Figure, okay, I just didn't have enough in it. So I put that fuel and everything back in, and I did find my funnel, which I got over here. I did find my funnel. I went looking and yeah, I found it. So I basically emptied what I had in that tank and everything out of the Coleman can into the fuel tank. Got it started pressurizing and everything, no problem. And had wanting to spit out fuel. Okay, fine. So it's working. Put it back in and put the lighter up to it, lit it up, no problem. Had this burner turned off. Okay, fine. I'm gonna go light it. I have my lighter. I got right over to it and it lights up. Like, whoa, hold on. This thing is not supposed to be lit. So here's a problem. This is the key and everything, or part of the valve that turns it off. Well, the only problem is that this little piece of metal is supposed to be on the end of this, and it's supposed to be held on there, but that is supposed to be flat. I don't know. Yeah, that thing is not flat whatsoever. So I'm fixing to take this thing apart more, and looks like I'm going to have to get another one of these. Luckily, I should be able to find one, but I figured that why not do the recording, and that way y'all can see. We're taking some of the screws out. That's the one nice thing about with these Coleman stoves is that parts are, they're easy to take apart. There's only 5 screws total. You got to deal with 2 on the side, on each side, left and the right, and then 1 on the inside. You got 1 right here, and that's held it, just a screw with like a wing style nut. And that gets this whole burner plate to be able to come up. Sometimes they're not easy, like this one. And you gotta work it back and forth. There we go. Aha. There's the other part of the clip. And there's the clip itself. The little C clip actually holds all that together. So luckily for me, I can get this kind of stuff replaced. Let me get it's just a little nut and everything on here. Let me go get a pair of pliers so I can get that off. Be right back. All right, I'm back. Oh, sorry about the noise. But these nuts here, they're not really held on all that much. A little stamped nut. You can tell it really didn't take all that much. It's just a little nut and everything. It's just flat piece that they stamped out. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set this down here. Get the stove itself closed up, put away. Stuff, the case itself is still in good shape. And I did check, and I've got a date of 5/74, and I checked the date on the fuel tank. It's come up 3/74. So the fuel tank, I mean, that's the thing with Coleman, is that yeah, they will make parts different times. So the fuel tank was actually made in March of '74, and the case itself was made in May, and it was all put together, which is their production. So, like I said, this stuff here, it's simple, easy to take apart. This is that drip tray that Frank was talking about how he doesn't like. Okay, so now this actually screws in. I can get a good grip. Supposed to. I've had them apart before. It could be one reason is got to take this out. All right, that one there. Probably got to spray some PB Blaster up in there. Get this off. And everything. But I should be able to get the parts and everything. If not, I know I've got another 413 that still got the good stuff in it. I don't believe I've got one in here still. No, I don't. I did have some of them still in here. Actually, I do have. I've got 3 Coleman stoves in here. I think one of them's actually the Craftsman one, which I never have messed with. But yeah, that would definitely be a problem with this clip here, or this is a shut off for the secondary burner, here, because if you don't have this closed off, you're gonna have the vapors and everything coming over to it all the time, and that was a problem that I had, and it should not have that. Matter of fact, because right here on the very end of the stem, that's where that little C-clip goes in to hold it. So, yep, there's one problem. So, I mean, I'll have to check to see if I can, get this, which I don't believe I'm going to have any problems on a 425. I'll check. But there you go. There's one problem with that one that was sent to me. And it didn't take me all that long to get it taken apart. I got the problem figured out. Now to get it resolved, I don't know how much parts are going to be. And no, I don't have a problem smoking around it, considering the fact I don't have any fuel here. I did let it sit for about 20 minutes before taking everything apart. That way, give time to cool off. But yeah, it looks like someone has spray painted down inside there. Yeah, someone had spray painted it. I mean, like I said, this stuff here I can find. It's no big deal. Uh, but this part here, that's totally shot. I can't reuse that. This I might be able to reuse. There's the brass piece, I think, and the C clip is right there. I might get lucky in order to be able to find another one. I don't know. I believe this does unscrew from there. But they're so tight, so much corrosion that, yeah, I guess I'm penetrating. Get some PB blaster sprayed on there. See what I can do as far as getting it all apart. But there you go. One of the Coleman stoves that was sent to me. I've got the problem figured out as far as what's wrong with it. Still working on the other one, which got it sitting right back over here. So, all right. Leave me a comment. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And hit that bell. So, I'll give y'all an update whenever I've got parts and everything in, which hopefully now with me working, I'll be able to get the parts I need for this stove and all the others and all the lanterns I've got, especially that mil spec. I've got now I can buy the stuff I need for it. All right, you guys take it easy, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Later.